All right, everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video with Fat Phil, and we just got some massive news from the developers, and this is now the most important conquest we have ever participated in the history of Galaxy of Heroes. This is not a drill. Strap yourselves in. Like, subscribe, comment, guys. I cannot wait to get into this. This is such a huge thing from Capital Games. Right off the bat, please make sure that you are going to participate with this conquest to its fullest extent. There's no excuse for skipping energy anymore. This conquest is massive. Let's talk about it. But first and foremost, guys, shout out to the channel members, as always, for their continued support. If you're ever interested, link down below, along with link to Discord. Thank you guys again for keeping the faith, for believing in me, and putting up with the Robert F. Kennedy, the, Emperor Palpatine voice I've had. I'm feeling a lot better. Still a little bit of, coughing here and there, but feeling so much better. Thank you guys again for putting up with that. Let's get in here. Let's talk about this update. All right, folks. So I want to skip right over to my screen capture here because it is just so important. Of course, my Discord doesn't want to pick up, what I'm doing. Give me 1 second. Come on. Discord doesn't want to pick up. There we go. Discord doesn't want to pick up. All right. So, Community Milestone event, Jocasta New. So Meathead goes, hey guys, welcome back to another, Community Milestone event. Featuring character shards from Darth Malgus, Maul, Queen Amidala, Luthen, and our new Conquest unit, Jocasta New. New Datacrons, Data Cache currency, and DBoss materials. So that is pretty freaking massive. To participate, all you need to do is use Conquest energy in-game. The collective effort of all players helps move progress along and unlock rewards at every milestone. The Community Milestone event will start from Monday when the new Conquest run begins. Due to a holiday landing on the same day, we will be updating the progress the community is making starting from Tuesday, so keep an eye out for what rewards you've unlocked together as a community. Please note, unlocked rewards will be distributed after the event has concluded. The event runs until Conquest ends. Best of luck, and may the Force be with you. And then they break down each one of these, rewards. So Milestone 1, 20 shards of Darth Malgus, which is 150 million Conquest energy used. Reward 2, 20 shards of Malgus and Maul, right? So you're going to get, 20 Maul shards. So the difference here, guys, right? Just be very clear. It's not 40 shards of Darth Malgus. Right? You're going to get 20 shards of Malgus here, and then you're going to get 20 of Maul. Right? So each milestone, you're adding these rewards. They're not compounding on each other. Like, you're not getting Malgus shards each time. Milestone 3, you're getting Queen Amidala, 1 Datacron from the next set, 300,000 data cache, and 90 DBoss material 1, which is, I think, like the first tier thing. Then you're adding Luthen shards. You're getting 2 Datacrons, 50,000 data cache, 90 level 1 Datacron materials, 75 level 2. So that's obvious. Oh, okay. So that's you're adding the 2 here, a little bit of extra currency, and you're getting an extra Datacron. At the final tier, you are getting Jocasta New shards. You're getting additional data cache, an additional Datacron, and Mark III DBoss materials to craft Datacrons with. So this milestone event in total is, I think, 750 million Conquest energy. So we as a community have to spend 750 million Conquest energy in order to get 20 Jocasta New shards. Now, the reason that is important, right? The reason why the 20 Jocasta New is huge is because that is the amount of shards you need to purchase every single conquest. So if you go ahead and purchase this, you're going to be able to potentially unlock Jocasta New without ever having to purchase her shards. Now, you're also taking a risk that the entire community in and of itself is going to spend the collective 750 million Conquest energy to unlock this character for free. So what I'm going to do is just break down in a Google Sheet here real quickly this 750 million Conquest energy that's needed, right? So here's my Google Sheet. So at 750 million Conquest energy. So 750, right? There's 750 million Conquest energy. Now, every day, right, you get, I think it's on like I think you get 120 per day. Right? You get 120 per day. So you're going to get, so this is what we need to spend. So then your daily, like, generation is 120. You start with 144. Right? So you're going to get 120 multiplied by 14. So there's 1600 energy. So if you, every day, you spend 120, you're going to start with that. You're getting to 1800 energy, right? So to put that into perspective, if you do this divided by the sum of this, oops, each, we would need 400,000 players to contribute in Conquest, right? For, just hear that out. If there's 400,000 players that do this, that come in every day, spend 120 energy, and go here, we need 400,000 people participating in Conquest, which isn't that crazy to think about. Now, let's change this a little bit, right? So you need to spend 250. We're going to go here. We're going to start here. But we're going to add in that you're going to do your 3 refreshes for an extra 120 energy every day. So now you've got, your total, right? If I do it like this, maybe. Here's a better way. Right, so do this. We're going to do this. And then we're going to do your refreshes, and you're going to do equals 3 by 120 by 14, right? There's 14 days of Conquest. So now, this divided by the sum of all of that. So now, if we get everybody to do 3 crystal refreshes, right? You spend 150 crystals a day in Conquest. You're going to get, it would only take 100,000 people participating in Conquest. Right? Just if you did that. Hey, 100,000 people, it's going to, if you do your 3 refreshes. Let's take this one step further. Right? Again, we're starting with the same stuff. You need a 750 million. You get 1680 from your daily generation, 144. Now, let's just say you're going to do 3. Let's say you're going to do 6 of those. You're going to spend 100 crystals a day. It's 10,000. Again, I'm just showing you guys the sum of, equals this divided by the sum, all of that. You'd only need 63,000 players if we did this. So the chances of us getting to this community milestone, if I'm being brutally honest, are pretty good. When you think about how many people play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, when you think of how many of us are spending some sort of refresh in Galaxy of Heroes, we should be able to hit this total. Now, the one thing you're going to need to be careful of here, right, is that if you don't hit this, if like for me, I'm going to try to not buy Jocasta New Shards. And I'm fully well aware that that may mean I need to buy a Conquest Pass. But I'm going to take a gamble on the community. I am putting my faith in the community that I am not going to buy those shards. I'm going to buy other things because I believe that we can do this. I believe that we can do this. Like, just look at this math here. You think about that there's easily 100,000 people who play Conquest. And to ask them to do 3 by 50 refreshes every single day is not that bad, right? And if you're sitting there like, well, Phil, I'm free to play, I can't afford to do this. Just hear me out. How many times are you sitting there complaining that you can't get Conquest units, that it's taking you too long to get Conquest units. You just, here, right? Let me explain it like this. 3 by 50 by 14 is 2,100 crystals. 2,100 crystals. That is the cost of one refresh of one of these characters' improving grounds, let alone getting all of their shards plus Jocasta News. This is a massive, massive change. I'm such a fan of this, and I think this hopefully generates more interest in Conquest, right? If you are a player and you're like, oh, I don't need Jocasta New. If you need Malgus, you need Maul, you need Queen Amidala or Luthen, this is the way. And all you're doing is spending energy. You're doing something that you should be doing anyway. So, like, I am sorry, but I'm putting my faith in the community that we can do this and that it will work out, right? I'm gonna, Jocasta event math. Guys, I promise you it's worth it. This is such a great chance for you to just spend a little bit. And this is where we're looking right here. If you're a player, this is where I'm looking. If you can make this happen every single day, we're golden, right? We're golden. Again, there's more than 100,000 people who participate with Conquest. There's way more than 100,000 people who participate with Conquest. So spread the word to your guild, spread the word to your allies. This is definitely the most important conquest we have ever had in the history of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes because of the magnitude of what spending that energy means. That's the video, folks. That's it. I cannot stress to you how important this will be. And I hope that you all take this conquest as seriously as I am. Especially because I don't want to have to buy a conquest pass, if we fail. Let that sink in. I love you all. May the force be with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, my friends.